Hey, what's going on YouTube? BD Kane 721. Happy Thursday. It's the 7th of August, and I'm coming back to you for another video this week, mainly to accomplish a couple of things. First, I've got my last two packs here from the show packs that I've been collecting over the last year or so. Just as a reminder, these are packs that I get every time I go to one of the local shows here in the San Diego area. I've opened a bunch so far, and I'm looking for cards that are going to be worthy of sending to PSA when I go there. Let's see, I'm not going to PSA. I'm going to a show that PSA is going to be at, the West Coast Card Show, which is going to be happening on the 21st, I believe, of this month. Anyway, a couple weeks from now. And so far, the leaders on the board are this Jim Kelly from 1990 Fleer and this 1991 Upper Deck of Dan Marino. Last two packs I have, 91 Fleer and 90 Donruss. I'm not expecting too much. Both baseball packs, not expecting too much out of those. I do have the 2021 Series 1 hobby box that I've added to the activity here. So I'll open up a pack or maybe two today. And then the last thing that I want to do, and I'm going to show you after I get these packs open, are my all-star votes for Eric 4-Leaf Cards event that he's been doing. I think the last couple years, maybe, or maybe this is the second year. I'm not 100% sure, Eric. Sorry about that, but you're doing such a great job. Thank you for doing this. He is doing the all-star voting, kind of like the YouTube Hall of Fame voting that happens every January. This is the all-star. The all-star event. So you're just voting for all-stars around the YouTube community. So I'll be showing those and getting those, and I have those links down below if you don't want to wait. So let's go ahead and rip into these. Here's 1990 Donruss. Right around the time when I was a kid that I stopped collecting and started focusing on other things in life, and didn't get back into the hobby until 2010. So puzzle. So the classic 1990 Donruss design. We have Dave Clark, Dave Anderson, Kevin Mahat, I guess, Kevin Romine, Bob McClure. Hey, Cal Ripken MVP card. That's a cool one. Probably doesn't take the place of the Marino or the Kelly. Randy Milligan, Little Diamond Kings of Joe McGrain, Tim Drummond, Lloyd Mosby, Ken Hill, Lonnie Smith, Scott Garretts, Mike Lavalier. I think it's Lavalier. Is it Lavalier? I'm not sure. I can't remember. Ed Whitson and Paul O'Neill with a really noticeable wax stain on the back of Paul O'Neill's card. So, as expected, nothing really of note there. So, those two cards are still on the leaderboard. Let's go ahead and rip open the 91 Fleer. Got the Oakland A's sticker here on the back. So let's flip it over. Go from red to yellow. Here's a really nice Rickey Henderson 91 Fleer. Little off center, so that probably takes it out of contention. But very, very cool looking card. Mike Stanton. Boy, these really are yellow. Darryl Boston, Dennis Lamp, Kevin Hickey, Larry Anderson, Turner Ward, Felix Jose, Bruce Hurst, Tim Hewlett, Candy Maldonado, Jeff Kunkel, Dennis Cook, and Andre Thomas. So not much going on there. Got this cool little, this on the back of the A's sticker, you've got the top 10 for the Oakland A's. Kind of a neat thing. Never saw that before. All right. So, in the clubhouse, we still have the leaderboard being Dan Marino and Jim Kelly. Let's open up a 2021 pack. Now that all the show packs are gone, it'll only be anything that comes out of this box that will be added to the pile going to PSA. So, Lester, Marte, Playful Bout of Juniors, Brandon Workman. I can barely read the numbers. I know why people really didn't like this year. Bobby Dahlbeck. We got Luis Patino, Brandon Drury, Mauricio Dubon, Ketel Marte. There's a nice Mike Trout. 1986 design. Benintendi, John Gray, Chadwick Trump, I think, and elbows only. All right, one more. Let's do one more, and then I'll get into my all-star picks. I still have the silver pack in there that I will be opening in a future video. Got a little, looks like a foil card in here. Buck Farmer, future stars of Aquino. I wonder whatever happened to him. I don't think he's playing right now. Urquidy, Daniel Johnson rookie card. Got a Kyle Seager, Max Stassi, Cody Bellinger, J.D. Davis, Ramon Quinn, and the foil is of a Houston Astro, Josh Reddick. That's a cool looking card though. Be great if I could find a good one on a foil. Luke Weaver, Kiermaier, Marco Gonzalez, and Wilson Ramos. Okay, leaderboard stays the same. All right, so I'll open up some more packs. I might do more packs of the 21 in my next video than just a couple. But on to the All-Stars. So I guess every summer now, Eric over at 4 Leaf Cards is going to be putting on this event. Highly recommend you voting. It's a lot of fun. I'm not going to waste too much more of your time. I'm just going to show you my votes. It's pretty much the same as last year, except a couple new All-Stars on the list. Definitely a couple new Rookie of the Year candidates, and then the same coaches. Those are the 3 categories. So what I have is I have Ken's Cardboard, Shoebox Legends, Because I'm Carlos, Card Wolf, Autographs 2000, Adams Card Closet, Canadian Cards, 4 Soft Corners, Fox Crew Cards, JP Wisco Baseball Cards, Poor Man's Stack, Sports Cards Detour, the Sports Card Dad, which is one of the new ones on my list, the Card Closet as well on my list, and Scoots Collectibles is also new on my list for this year. So all of those channels, definitely go check them out. Links are below. It's hard for me to find Rookie of the Year candidates because the category means they have to be less than a year on YouTube or making content for less than a year. And I generally don't find those types of channels because I'm really focused on watching channels that I really like and have been on for quite a while. So finding these types of channels are very difficult. But I did find a couple this year, Beyond the Cardboard and Nerding Out with Cards. So go check them out. And then my coaches are the same as last year. Triple Crown 24, Dustin and Blake, Wesker Griff, Mr. Fisher Bike, the Mangini Collection, and Brad 8671. So those are my votes. I will be emailing that off to Eric over at 4 Leaves Cards. And good luck to all of you out there that are getting the votes. And I hope to have another video up next week. So I'll talk to you then. Have a great weekend. See ya.